What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright guys, let's get right into it. You already know the vibes. You already know what type of time I'm on. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, well damn, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Don't forget to check out Raiderinfo.com and pick you up some of that merch. Now, welcome to the Get the Strap game recap for the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Indianapolis Colts, which we knew was a must-win game. I just got one question for you. Now do you believe? Now do you believe? This like the Matrix, man, all over again. This like the Matrix. Now we know Neo was the one. Morpheus tried to tell him he was the one. Morpheus tried to tell everybody else he was the one. But Neo, he didn't understand. And he was getting his ass beat all up and down that film in the beginning half of that movie until he realized he was the one. Actually, he got shot the fuck up a couple times and then bounced back to life and knew he was the one, right? That's what it took. Now, in this case, Derek Carr's Neo, and he's the one. And who's Morpheus? Your boy, Morpheus Honcho. I try to tell you, he is the one. 29 game-winning drives. When all else fails, you can count on Derek Carr to give us an opportunity. When you lose coaches, you lose receivers, you lose your best player in Darren Waller. Somehow every game is a must-win game, and that man number 4 continues to give us a chance to win, and that's why we have a chance to make it to the playoffs right now. I don't care what any of y'all say. So in this situation, I'm Morpheus. Now do you believe? Let's get right into it, man. The shit that I saw yesterday, man. So going into the game, I did a video, and I said that the two people that were on notice to have big days were going to be Derek Carr and Gus Bradley, and I think it stayed true. It played out the way it needed to play out, and those are the two guys to me that inevitably made it happen for this game, right? Like, we'll start on the defensive side of the ball because I know a lot of people think that I dog our defense a lot and that I hate our defense and all this stuff. First of all, you got to stop being little soft scallywags, okay? That's not the situation. That's not the situation. Am I critical of our defense? Absolutely. I'm critical of our defense because I'm a defensive guy. So I'm always going to put a little more emphasis on what I'm looking at on the defensive side of the ball. Mind you, I also play quarterback too. But for argument's sake, keeping in this lane, the reason why I come off so critical to the defense is because I feel like too many people are overly critical about the offense and our quarterback. Mainly our quarterback. And I just look at it as like, okay, well, if we're going to be overly critical about that position, let's be overly critical about the defense. Now, some of you guys will be like, you blame the defense. Some people come in the chat, oh, I just came here to watch Honcho blame the defense. I've never blamed the defense for anything. I never said that the Raiders aren't where they want to be because of the defense. I never said we lost the game because of the defense. I never blamed the defense for anything. All I pointed out was where the defense could improve. All I pointed out was where in critical situations the defense did not show up. Where against lesser opponents the defense looked decent, but against those explosive offenses the defense has not been that good. All I did was point out the facts that last year we killed this defense for being ranked 30th, and this year they're still in the bottom 20s. So all I'm saying is that offense is not perfect. Derek Carr is not perfect. But neither is this defense. And somehow, every week we want to say, well, the defense did their job. Well, the defense did their job. Well, this week, once again, you had a situation where, for the most part of the game, the defense did do their job. The defense did do their job. But last time I checked, we didn't give a round of applause for people just doing their job. Unless you work in the medical field, then you should get a round of applause every day. Or unless you're a teacher, you should get a round of applause every day. But let's keep it in proper perspective. The defense is supposed to do their goddamn job, right? That's what they're supposed to do. And my emphasis on defense is because I feel like the defense has the better players on that side of the ball, right? The Max Crosby's, the Yannicks, the Abram before he was injured, the Merricks, the Casey Haywards, the Denzel Perrimans. Like, I felt like the defense had better pieces than our offense at this current point in the season. So why wouldn't I expect our defense to show up and show out? They should. They have the better pieces than the offense. But if we're going to be so critical about the offense in the red zone, let's talk about the defense in the red zone. If we're going to be so critical about the offense on third down, let's be critical about the defense on third downs. And yesterday was another example of how, for the most part, the Raiders defense plays well until they let up shit that shouldn't happen. Before half, right before the half, the Raiders are up, and a minute and whatever the case is, minute 40 left in the half, they allow the Colts to go up and down the field and not get a field goal, get a damn touchdown. That kind of stuff cannot happen. So when I sit there and say the defense is to play all 4 quarters, I mean that. It doesn't mean I'm blaming them for anything. I'm just pointing out that where you guys hail them the next Baltimore Ravens defense or the 85 Bears, let's really take a look at what's going on in critical moments. Just like Washington football team, critical moments. Right? Critical moments. Just like even though we beat the Cleveland Browns in critical moments, Nick Mullins was able to go up and down the field on us. We can't have that happen and be a serious playoff contender. That's all I've been pointing out. With that being said, Derek Carr also can't be turning the ball over here and there for us to be considered legitimate playoff contenders. Like, I agree. Both things can be true. But when I watch our fan base criticize our quarterback, they have to criticize the defense as well. Keep that same energy, okay? I discipline my son the same way I discipline my daughter. There's no bias here, okay? So I thought, with that being said, I thought our defense played really well yesterday. I thought they made the stops they needed to make. I think it was unfortunate that they gave up that touchdown, but mistakes are going to happen. It's ebbs and flows in football. When Derek Carr turned the ball over, the defense did great jobs that it didn't turn into points. So I think that the defense showed up yesterday. I thought they played well. They did exactly what we needed them to do. Okay, they did exactly what we needed them to do when we needed them to do it. So it's almost the same thing for the quarterback position. I don't care about the turnovers if Derek Carr does what he needs to do to secure the win. But when we win the game and I hear, oh, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, really, bro? And it's like, look, when the Raiders were losing all these games and Derek Carr had beautiful stats, all I heard was, stats don't matter. Stats don't matter. I only care about wins. And now we're winning games and all y'all motherfuckers arguing about is the stats. It's just beyond me. It boggles my mind. Keep the same energy, okay? That's what it is. But I thought the defense played well yesterday. When you talk about the offensive side of the ball, Josh Jacobs averaging pretty much 4 yards a carry. 16 rushes, 63 yards and a touchdown. Derek Carr was 24 for 31, 255, a touchdown, 2 picks. His passer rating was 84.8. I didn't think he played terribly, but in certain situations, I mean, damn, we got to stop turning the ball over. That's just what it is. I thought the use of Marcus Mariota was pretty good, and I was impressed with our ability to be aggressive yesterday. I thought we were super aggressive, ultra aggressive the whole game, and I think that's what helped us to win this game. Zay Jones played a beautiful game, 8 catches, 120 yards, averaging 15 yards a catch. He had 10 targets. Raiderinfo had 9 targets. I still would like to see Deshaun Jackson get more targets. I thought the one pass Derek Carr threw that got intercepted was the right idea, but Derek Carr threw a terrible ball. Repeat, Derek Carr threw a terrible ball. And that's a play that we have to convert if we're going to beat the Chargers and teams like that. So let's give Zay Jones his flowers. I thought Zay Jones played a hell of a game. I also want to point out that obviously the biggest plays of that game that stood out to me offensively were Derek Carr's ability to throw a touchdown, not only in the red zone, but on 4th and 2. Right? It's 4th and 2, seasoning the balance, and for us to convert there, Derek Carr extended the play, right? Talking about Derek Carr doesn't extend the plays. Derek Carr extended the play there, found Raiderinfo in the end zone, and we scored a touchdown where a lot of us thought we were just going to take the 3 points. And I think that was very telling of what type of game this was going to be. And we needed every single point we can get. When you talk about a game we only won by 3 points, we needed every single point we could get. And then toward the end of the stretch, when they score and we get the ball back with less than 2 minutes, and Derek Carr goes out there cold-blooded on another 3rd and 10, seasoning the balance. I saw people on Twitter saying, Derek Carr got to prove it, Derek Carr got to prove it. Well, like I said before, now do you believe? Now do you believe? Derek Carr once again extends the play because he could easily got sacked on that play. He was going to his right. Defender coming to the right. From his left to right, he dips inside, holds the ball tight, squares the shoulders, throws it over a defender. Perfect touch to get Raiderinfo the ball, which turns into a first down, almost a touchdown. Turns into a first down that gives us a chance to win the game. And we can all talk about how good this defense is, but these are the things I want to point out is that why did everybody, including Derek Carr, including Raiderinfo, say it was probably better that we didn't score there? I'm going to tell you why. Because if we scored, there'd be 40-some seconds on the clock with a team with timeouts and our defense on the field. And that just goes to show you that our defense is not there yet. Doesn't mean I'm blaming them. Doesn't mean I'm hating on them. It's just the facts. The defense is not where it needs to be right now. You can say the same thing for the offense. Only difference is, in my opinion, is I know why the offense isn't where it needs to be. We have no head coach. We have no number wide receiver. We had no tight end. Like, we have no running game. Like, I understand. I just don't understand why the defense is not where it needs to be, considering all the pieces they have. I mean, Nate Hobbs is a dog. Like, Merrick is a dog. Like, you talking about Yannick and Max Crosby, dogs. Hayward is a dog. Like, I just don't understand it. So, I thought yesterday was a great game. I told you before the game we was going to win. I told you 5 weeks ago the Raiders would finish the season 4-1 and make the playoffs. We're one game away from doing that, and that's all that really matters. I don't care about the stats. I know it wasn't a pretty game from Derek Carr. I know Derek Carr haters or detractors or distractors or whatever the hell you want to call them, mother effers, who supposedly love the Raiders but hate our quarterback. I don't understand how it works. They call me a fanboy and a Stan and a Kardashian because I support the quarterback on my team. I don't care. Y'all can't beat me. It don't matter. This is the internet. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Facts is the facts, though. That's all I talk about. You guys be in your feelings most of the time. But I thought yesterday was a great game. I thought it was a complimentary game. I think it was a whole team win. I'm not going to say Derek Carr won us that game. He made the plays that overall decided it, but the defense had to make some pretty crucial stops, and I think they did that. So overall, good game. Bisaccia, give him some credit because he was more aggressive, went for it. We needed that. Special teams has been our bread and butter this year, so he gets credit for that too, right? He's a special teams coach. So all in all, for the goddamn get the strap game recap, can't even talk about the shit. My voice is going. Honcho was going crazy yesterday. Beautiful way, man. We're 3-1 in our last 4. We're 3 in a row. And the Raiders have a chance to do something that we ain't done in a long time. And that's get into these playoffs. And I'm super excited about that. You should be excited about that. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this game. Let me know what y'all think about the next game. I hate the Chargers. I really do. But yeah, man, if you like the video, You like the content of the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I know this is a long-ass video. I hope y'all watch most of it. And yeah, do what you got to do, man. Share it, like it, and subscribe. All that good shit, man. You already know. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Both at Raider Honcho. And until the next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.